Hola gente, soy Gamer Torpe, aquí estamos en un nuevo vídeo de The Wolf Among Us y vamos a comenzar el episodio número 3. Así que nada, rumbo torcido. A ver si no se nos tuerce demasiado el gameplay, porque la verdad es que he cometido algún que otro error, me da a mí. Eso de culpar al hombre de los bosques.
Our stories used to be so simple. We had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But ever since we moved to this awful city, everything's gotten so confused.
I can't tell you anything. You can't or you won't. Snow. I just want you to be careful. I almost lost you once, and...
I'm not yours to lose. I'm not going to be an errand girl for Crane anymore.
She looks like Holly.
It's not Holly, it's her sister Lily.
She was hooking to pay down debt. Eventually, the only people she owed were at her work. You know, that shithole club, the pudding and pie.
My name is Nerissa.
Well, Nerissa, I've got some questions. The open arms.
Oh my god.
Por cotilla.
What is it?
It's Crane.
El fetichista, el pobre. Es un personaje bastante maltratado en el cine. ¡Maldito asqueroso!
Fucking creep. Spineless little fucking rat.
Crane? Ugh, God, you think you know a person. Bigby, you have to tell her.
I know.
What's going on? What did you find up there? You know, other than the...
I just need to find Snow.
Why? What's going on?
Tío, deja de estorbar.
Crane's been... Whoa, Bigby, calm down. Everything's going to be fine, okay? It's going to be fine.
Will someone please explain this to me?
I have to tell Snow what's going on right now.
Okay, it's going to be okay. Where did you see her last? Did she say where she was going?
She took Holly to the business office to prepare for the funeral.
Lily's funeral?
Yeah.
How do you know?
I was just at the Trip Trap, and I heard Gren telling some folks about a funeral at the Buckingham Bridge.
Trip trap? Are you drinking?
When?
Right now. They were on their way out.
Bigby!
Chiquita pareja, tío, no tienen más secretos porque no pueden.
Wait.
What?
Snow's been through a lot. There are things she doesn't talk about. Just, please be careful.
What are you trying to say?
You know how you felt when you saw that picture? Well, it's going to be much worse for her. Just remember that.
Pobre, tiene una fama de mala bestia que no puede ni con ella. Pero luego, hablando de malas bestias, luego a Bestia, que secuestró a una tía a cambio de no matar a su padre, nadie le dice nada. Logro desbloqueado, pistas prometedoras. Ya hemos completado el primer capítulo del episodio 3, lo que se me está haciendo súper corto el juego, ¿eh? A mí será porque me está gustando mucho esto de seguir la historia. El puente de Buckingham, 10:28 de la noche. No me acuerdo, o sea, no me acuerdo. ¿Aquí estaba Snow? Dios mío, tengo Alzheimer. Acaban de hablar de eso y no me he enterado. Jesús. Vale, sí, aquí es el entierro. Sí. Lily tuvo muchos amigos en el prostíbulo.
Here, then you were part of a very special circle. People she trusted and cared for.
Si están aquí eran parte de su círculo especial, gente en la que conocía y
I
a la
won't
que le importaba.
offend you by claiming one day that the pain of losing Lily will ever subside.
Pesadita, oye, que es
I know
importante.
as well as you that it will never subside. But I also know that the memory of Lily will sustain as well. And it
¿Esto
will,
qué es el
in
casco de
time,
Skyrim?
equal in strength to our mourning her loss. And it is in that spirit that I'd like to talk about
I'll miss
what you've
worrying
all been
about
so
you.
grateful to share
I'll
with
miss
me.
our fights.
Your memories.
I'll miss you.
How she could be
Holly.
stubborn and patient,
Muy
rash
bonito.
and thoughtful. How she carried a
Now
torch
you
for the
will
old
never
ways,
die from
for
indifference
tradition,
or
for
lead a tedious life.
pageantry.
Goodbye,
And
sweetheart.
most of all,
Thanks for
it
everything.
seems how
Vivian.
Lily loved, dearly
este será el de la
loved her
sirenita,
friends and
supongo.
family. She loved being around them.
You were a
in
big,
good
bright,
times
shining
and bad.
star in
I
this
never met Lily,
shithole of a
but
town.
what
And I
I've been
miss you
told,
already.
I know in my
Ren.
heart that she would have liked to be here.
Vale, de hecho, en las
Now
fábulas
you'll
esas
have
extrañas que
Moment
salen en
of
el menú,
silence. Thank you.
puedes leer acerca de todas las fábulas. Válgame la redundancia. ¿What? ¿No es cabra? Bueno, creo que ya ha terminado el discursito, así que podemos hablar con ella.
Bigby, is everything okay?
No, not you.
Holly, it's...
He wasn't fucking invited.
Holly, wait.
He has no right to be here. Not after what he did.
Holly, I'm sorry, but I had to come.
You throw my sister down the witching well, and you have the nerve to show your face here?
¿Cómo que la
After you
lanzó
lie
él?
and say you'll check first?
Holly, wait. That was Crane. Just Crane. He disposed of Lily's body before Bigby could do anything about it. I'm telling you the truth.
Don't cover for him.
But this genuinely wasn't his fault.
You can't tell me Bigby gives a shit about this.
I'm sorry, Holly. I didn't know he put her down the witching well.
Bigby cares, Holly. He's trying to help. And I'm sure he has a very good reason for being here. But this one isn't on him.
Why are you here, anyway? And don't say it's because you care about this.
Everything okay?
I'm here to talk to Snow.
Oh, really?
Yes, Holly, this is serious.
Okay, look. Bigby and I are going to have a little chat far away from the ceremony, all right? Look, Holly, I know how this must...
No, you don't know how this must feel. You have no idea. Don't fuck anything up. Don't bother anybody. And when the first sign of trouble comes, and it will come because you're a goddamn walking trap for it, I want you the fuck out of here.
I just want to get Lily's killer, Holly, nothing more.
Let's just continue, okay?
This is such total fucking bullshit.
Let's go, Holly. It's your turn to talk.
No me interesa mucho la charla de esta señora, así que espero poder hablar con Snow de su acosador. Vaya sitio para hacer un funeral. Qué cosa más triste. Y no viene la policía de
This
los
better be
mundanos ni
wildly
nada.
important. It's been hard enough making a connection with these people. When you pull this kind of stuff, it just resets the clock.
Snow, Crane is completely obsessed with you.
Oh my god, if this is about how Crane treats me at work...
Just listen to me for a second, all right? I followed a lead to this shithole motel, the Open Arms. Crane had a room there, and he's been taking prostitutes, or at the very least Lily, and making her look like you while he was, you know. He replays your story over and over again.
This is... I don't even know what to say right now.
Asqueroso.
I really don't.
Yo te ayudo.
I'm just trying everything I can right now to not picture it.
We should go.
You're sure this is what happened? This is what he's been doing? Because please, Bigby, don't confuse things.
Crane has been taking photos, Snow. Lots of photos.
Photos that show him...
He's been recording his visits with Lily.
God. Look, let's go back to the business office. I doubt Crane's there at this hour, but we need to talk. And this isn't the place.
Snow,
Narissa? What is it?
I'm sorry, but Holly's asking for you.
Are they starting the burn?
Yes. Everyone who spoke should really be present for this part. She's kind of distraught. You're not leaving yet, are you?
2 minutes. I don't mean to be,
No, I understand.
No, I get it. Take your time.
It won't take long.
Tío, es que ya el pobre es el bicho maligno de la ciudad. Vamos a intentar que sea
How'd
un
it
poco
go
mejor.
At the motel, did you find anything?
I did. It helped a lot. Thanks.
Nerissa!
Yeah,
Coming!
Es que es eso, macho, todos lo odian, es el paria del pueblo, pues por lo menos intentar tomar decisiones de buena gente.
Constable.
Oh, Dios mío.
Wait, easy now, girl.
Esto me
You
pasa
know
por ser
how
buena
this
gente.
goes. The first thing in a visit, you say, how do you do? How do you do?
Now is really not the time for whatever you jerk-offs are planning to do.
Well, isn't that the thing of it? Plans. Except it isn't our plans you should be concerning yourself with. We'll snip to the chase for all sakes. A little bird told us that you're fitting to go after Crane. And you see, we have an interest in that particular boy. So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone. Just take a little vacation is all. Don't even have to go anywhere.
Are you working for Crane? Did he send you?
No, see now, you're already asking too many questions. Just pay attention. So what's it gonna be? We have a deal? You leave Crane alone, and we leave you to yours?
Oh, Dios mío.
Brother? Yeah, fine. I'll leave Crane alone. Just get out of here.
Pleasure to hear it. Ladies, gentlemen, invertebrates, please, rest easy. This is not...
What the hell is going on?
What's happening?
Very sorry to impose, but we only had a deal to work out with Bigby. And we're happy to report that everything went smoothly. So if you'll just allow us to get out of your hair...
Bigby, what is he talking about?
Never you mind that, it ain't any of your...
What deal? I said all right already. Just go.
And go we shall as men of our word. We won't ruin any more of the wedding or whatever.
Oh, Dios mío, se ha cabreado.
What did I tell you? What did I say?
Tía, hice el trato precisamente para que no te mosquearas.
Fuckers could come here uninvited? You think you could just fucking interrupt Lily's funeral?
Calm down, darling. It was just a simple business transaction.
You fucking freaks are not getting away with this.
It's not worth it, Holly. They'll leave on their own.
Yeah, let's spare all the fuss. It's just a dead whore.
I'm gonna kill you!
I got it done.
Con este reviento, tío. Yo que quería ser buena gente. Me has arruinado el momento. Oh, Dios mío. Oh, Dios mío, ¿qué es lo que ha pasado en un segundo? Si acepté el trato para que las cosas fueran relajadamente. Bueno. Qué asco de todo. Logro desbloqueado, barriga llena de piedra. Por favor, tía, estoy intentando tomar decisiones que no me apetecen para ser buena persona y mira lo que pasa. Ah, tío, qué rabia. Es que me jode yo tenía ganas de coger y decirle a que el crojo te tengo miedo y a la otra no. Vamos ya que tenemos prisa. Tendría que hacer caso a mi subconsciente.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
¿Será Frankenstein este señor? Porque
Don't go looking
Frankenstein
for
era
any more
el
fights.
doctor, no el bicho.
Keep strain off your heart. And try and get some rest.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is she?
She's fine, Bigby. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
Look, I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
So you say.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White? Bigby?
Oh, ¿estás avergonzada?
So, to recap...
Oh no.
Crane
No me
watched
eches
me
la
through the
bronca.
magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
And once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
We don't have time to wait for the mirror. Crane could be getting on a train right now.
Well, I don't want to just go running off into the night without some direction. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but...
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
I just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake. Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you, but
Vamos a
after
mantener el
tonight,
profesionalismo. No, no,
it's
no.
on my mind.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way, deep inside, you kind of enjoy it.
Todos piensan lo peor de él, tío.
Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know...
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
Guys? We have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
No ves el espejo,
Yes,
tonta.
it's,
Ay, Dios, que me equivoqué de botón. Vale, no pasa
it's
nada.
not here.
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Oh, I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror
Porque
can't
estabas
work
bebiendo,
unless it's
borracho.
whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to
Cotillar,
have left
cotillar,
something
sí.
that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that
mind that. Come help me look.
Le gusta eso de mandar a la señorita, ¿eh? Que por cierto, leyendo el libro de las fábulas, Blancanieves se divorció del churri, no sé muy bien por qué. Oh, no podemos volver a afrontar esto. Y estoy pensando cuando termine la serie hacer un vídeo para los que quieran leer cada fábula, simplemente lo iré pasando para que le puedan dar a pause, o no sé si lo leeré yo misma. Por curiosidad, más que nada.
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left. He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault, all right?
You mean it?
Yeah.
En realidad no, lo hago porque quiero que lo vean como una buena persona, pero en el fondo te habría dicho lo que te voy a decir ahora.
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do, yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay, okay.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
You do that.
Bueno, sarnoso, te pasas el día borrachándote y feliz de la vida y luego te quejas. Vale, vamos a echarle un vistazo, entonces... No hay nada por aquí que pueda coger. Ichabod Crane. Les recomiendo la película de dibujos animados. A mí me encanta. Vale, era por el otro lado. Ah, sí lo llego a saber, pero qué vuelta está dando este hombre. Cotilleo. La llave 207.
What is it?
It's the key to his room at the open arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know. I need to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
Es por no traumatizarte, ¿vale? Deberías darme las gracias.
I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
Don't worry, Snow. We'll get him.
Pero es que realmente, o sea, es el principal sospechoso, pero pruebas de que la haya matado él realmente no tenemos, ¿no? O sea, podría simplemente alguien querer ponerle el muerto a él. Ichabod Crane, ¿hay alguna novedad respecto al presupuesto extra que le pedí? Como lo había explicado en la carta anterior, las condiciones de este lugar podrían ser mejoradas. Estoy empezando a ver un poco de descontento en los residentes y tengo que admitir que comprendo el porqué. La granja no debería ser un castigo, estoy seguro de que se encuentra muy ocupado, pero creo que debería darle prioridad a esto. Cordialmente, Wayland Smith. Smith. A ver la otra. Querido señor Ichabod Crane, le escribo para rogarle nuevamente el favor de enviar a alguien a reparar el aire acondicionado en nuestro departamento. La temperatura está subiendo demasiado aquí dentro y Pinocho dice que se está astillando. No estoy seguro de lo que eso signifique, pero asumo que es algo asqueroso y estaría muy agradecido si arreglara ese aparato como se lo pedimos hace 3 meses. Cuando menos debería darnos un ventilador mientras se soluciona todo esto. Sinceramente, Boy Blue. A ver la otra. Señor Crane, usted nos prometió arreglar las paredes de nuestro edificio después del incidente en el apartamento 204. Por favor, arréglelo, no puedo alquilar el cuarto así. Ya he estado esperando ya muchos días. También me prometiste que ibas a enviar a alguien a que arregle la puerta principal. Y ahora está peor, estoy cansado de tu mierda, señor Todo.
Did Crane ever do any work?
Only when
Yo creo que
Cole
no.
was around.
La verdad que el señor era un gandullo, no sé qué hacía de alcalde y no entiendo cómo llegó a ser alcalde alguien como Ichabod Crane. A ver si hay más fotos de Snow para que la termine viendo ella. Ganas de jugar este juego la segunda vez siendo un mal bicho.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what witch?
Buffkin overheard Crane set up a meeting with a witch.
Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, glamours from. It must be about this ring.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm hungover. I'm sorry. He set the meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert or not?
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Pero no se lo diga.
AM or PM?
PM.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're
thing.
a secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially for years.
Hoy tenía que haberle dado a que ella era la líder.
Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Oh, sí, ahora es una buena persona.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the ones babbling.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was, and I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
¿Y este qué sabe de
It
ello?
doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
Trip Trap is the better option to track the witch down.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing by both anyway,
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence. Before you had no interest, and now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since
¿No
that's
se dan
where
cuenta que
he's
están
going.
perdiendo el tiempo
Oh,
ahora
the
mismo?
sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Oh, Dios mío, ¿por qué? Ya dije que a los dos lugares. Encuentra a la bruja. A mí me tienen que volver loca siempre.
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
Hombre, yo creo que por lógica lo
but
más
I've done
prometedor
things
sería
alone.
el este de
I don't
Cabot
need sympathy
Crane,
and I
¿no?
don't need charity.
Aunque por otra parte, tras haber hecho lo de... si tiene el libro en el cajón, puede que ese sea lo único que... no sé. Y si la Holly esa ya quemó las cosas de la hermana, y las conversaciones con los Tara, eso no me han salido bien. Ay, yo creo que voy a ir al departamento de Cabot Crane, venga.
I'd love to join you.
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Perfect. And I'll go to those two imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
Ya está la otra tonta. Logro desbloqueado. ¿Qué ojos tan grandes tienes? Pues bueno, gente, creo que lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Así que nada, espero que el vídeo les haya gustado, o por lo menos que no les haya aburrido demasiado. Y ya saben, como siempre, comenten lo que les gusta, lo que no, que hay tienen mucho que comentar. Y nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Bueno...